Hello, hello. Back at it again. It's been such a peaceful, beautiful day today. Oh man. I then went ahead and took myself outside and tried to get some sunlight where I'm at. It's kind of hard. Kind of hard. A lot of clouds, but it's all right. Seen a couple geese, some goose, one or two here and there. Oh man, maybe I might upload that picture later. But peacefully, just visualizing what's to come in the future. And next thing I know, I'm looking down and I notice this I'm not gonna say a flock. I don't even know if that's called a flock, but it's a certain amount of some ducks around me. But they all then took themselves to sleep, peacefully sleeping, right beside my feet. They wasn't exactly by my feet because I was kind of sitting up on the little tabletop and I had my feet up on the bench part, but where people sit at and everything. But I just noticed that they were surrounding that table that I was on, and they just went to sleep. But as soon as I left, which it was like another 30, 40 minutes, I was like, shoot, I'm chilling, they chilling. I finished visualizing, then I was watching my video and everything, listening to it and all that. I think they was even listening. Shoot. Next thing I know, I was like, let me get up and, you know, get myself going. And they all woke up and they was just whack, 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 loud, loud. As if they was just upset, like, why you leaving? I brought that up because I feel like, your presence can naturally calm and soothe even the creatures of the land. And it's not all the time I'm gonna want to be interacting with geese, ducks. I'm not a person that just gonna go ahead and just, oh, look at that duck over there. I wanna pet him. I'm not that type of guy. I'm just speaking on how naturally the animals will want to come towards you. I'll be honest. I even told my brother way back when we was visiting this park some months ago. I was like, man, I think they understand you, man. And he was like, hey, stop. They stopped on a dime, like, He was like, all right, y'all good. Y'all go ahead, go on your way. Duck must have looked at him like, and kept on going the other way. I was like, man, I think they understand you. Now look, I'm over here speaking to them, like, hey, cause I know it ain't too deep. It ain't too deep on this one, but naturally, just you know, having a chance to see some of this stuff is amazing. Cause it was this all white one that was just over there messing with this little smaller black one. And I was like, hey, leave him alone. I was like, you a little too rough. Doug looked at me and then turned his head, swam away from me. And the little black one stayed there right there looking at me like on some thank you type stuff and then swam on his other little way. We're starting to tap into this zone and this frequency to where if you truly have this loving, caring field and compassion that's just deep down in you in your heart, the animals of the land will even resonate with it. Prime example, I seen this one video, how some people just want to just be looking at things, whatever. I was watching this one video with my fellow little partner or whatever, and he decided to put one on that that showed a kid being approached by a black bear. Now, I'm gonna be honest. These stereotypes on these black animals is killing me. They're so quick to say, "Oh, the black bear is the most dangerous bear. You better not move. You better stay still." I swear that boy was still like statue, like help me type stuff. He did not move, and that black bear just looked at him and was just looking at him. I give it at least a good 2-3 minutes, and then an adult came outside and made a certain type of noise, and the black bear understood, like, okay, let me be on my way. But he never assaulted or charged or you know, raged out, tried to slash the kid, any of that. Children naturally do not have a frequency of trying to hurt or harm other beings and other creatures of the land. Kids don't do that. And the same thing like when what people say about black cats. Oh man, black cat is bad luck and woo. Man, the black cats I see are so majestic, so majestic. They're agile. They're so quick, and they're so like in their own little zone in space. I'm in the backyard doing some workout and everything. I ain't grunting or nothing. I don't know who grunts, but I'm doing what I'm doing, and I see this black cat, and he just went into stealth mode because he's so hell bent on trying to get one of these birds that didn't drop down and plopping around on the ground. So he was so focused on the bird. When the bird finally flew away, he looked at me, and his eyes is wide, like, "Oh man, you was here that whole time?" And I'm just looking at him. He looking at me. And I'm like, "Man, if you don't go on, you go ahead and be on your way. I've been here this whole time. You've been worried about that dang bird. That's what it was." I swear to you. Put my head down, grabbed the barbell. I looked up, and then like 3 seconds, real quick, grabbed it, looked up. That cat was gone. I laughed and I said, "Yeah, yeah." He didn't like how I was so stealthy. I seen him. He used to being stealthy on his own, and trying to get his prey. He probably thought, "Man, he could have got me," but I'm not that guy. I never really been that type of person to want to try to harm animals, and I feel like it's a certain type of level, that you gotta be at to want to do something to something that truly is not even worried about you. Even the cats on the street, possums. I know people don't like possums either, but that possum got babies or a family, just like any other animal. You know, they didn't just wake up and be like, "Oh, I want to be a possum so much." you know, they are what they are, man. But a lot of people try to judge certain animals and creatures on either their mannerism or their nature of how they can be before they even, the animal has a chance to even try to do anything to them. And I'm not saying go ahead and go hug a black bear, like, oh, the biggest black bear you could see, hug him. He just wants a hug. No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is, if you let nature do what they're doing, nature won't mess with you. But also, nature ain't stupid. A bear down there, I seen another video. Bear was climbing up the ladder, was about to get this guy, cause he up on the tree, but he's looking into the forest in the wilderness. He's like one of those bird watching type dudes, whatever. Bear was starting to climb up that ladder. He was like, "Hey, what you doing? You're not supposed to be up here. Get down. Go on." The guy wasn't trying to be aggressive, but he was being assertive. He asserted himself like, "I'm here. I'm pretty sure if we hear a bear roar, do they little, roaring and all that, they're gonna be like, 'Oh, okay, I see you over there. I'm gonna leave you alone. You doing you.'" These creatures are highly more intelligent than the average dog, cat, or anything else that's around in these, suburbial or residential inner city areas and big cities. You know, they're not these street creatures. They go off of their natural what? Nature's natural intuition that they have, their instincts. Their instincts. Now some, yes, if they have not gone without eating or anything, like this mountain lion tried to get this guy. He had a fire a warning shot at it. Right before it, pow, warning shot at it. I think he was trying to hit it, but he missed it. But that was enough to let that mountain lion know, like, oh man, he got that, he got the boom boom. Let me go on, be on my way. I don't want to end up like Roger that died last week. Boom boom hit him too, and then he did not make it. Roger ain't here to this day. We gotta let nature do what nature's doing, but at the same time, if we do not come around with such a agitated state, I'm pretty sure that the animals will understand. Like, you know, this creature, because I'm pretty sure animals look at us like creatures. Like, man, the two-legged creature, he ain't trying to hurt us. This one's not. This other one, he's yelling and screaming, and every time I move, he get closer to me. Now I gotta defend myself. You know what I mean? A lot of creatures are misunderstood, but as we are as well, misunderstood creatures. You guys might relate with the word human being. I do not. I am a being, but I'm not a human being. I'm a creature of this world and a child to this cosmos. And we all gotta try our best to get on the frequency of love and truth. Don't let anyone mislead our own personal judgment of how things can be. Because people can easily say black cats are bad luck. What bad luck have you had when you seen a black cat? Now, if that black cat see you and stand up on his hind legs and tell you, you got the bad luck now. Now that's something else. That is something else. But most black cats, they're so aware. They're stealthy. They really are stealthy, cause they know when nighttime hit, you ain't gonna see me like that unless I wanna be seen like that. You know what I mean? So I feel like all the superstitions were just ways of shunning people. And I'll be honest, if a lot of us look it up, black cats are quite positive creatures. In the history books, the decent ones that won't lie to us, not grade school, some with some age on it, like, 1700 to 1500. These black cats aren't really even known for being negative. It's the people's point of view. You got to understand, these are still human beings in their own way. May associate, oh, that it was bad luck because later on that day I slipped and hit my head. You need to watch where the hell you going. You can't blame that on no cat. You can't blame that on the color of the cat. That's the case. They gonna say what? And I have never heard this. White cats are the holiest of holies. No, I have not heard that as well. I've heard a lot of black cat rumor, but I've never heard of a white cat being so pure. Holiest of holy. Anything in that around that nature. Just being of positive energy or positive, relations. I haven't. We got to shake off whatever has been passed down from the past generations so that way we can go ahead and truly be ready for the next state of mind, leveling up, which can easily coexist with, your own point of view. Who are we to act like, man, since I was told that, I need to truly believe in that? No. Go get your own experience. Figure it out for yourself. Left me. I'm just truly trying to do my best with helping whoever may need the verbal help or the confirmation. Maybe I'm just a confirmation person for you to help you all understand that, things aren't so black and white. And things aren't always what it seems. We gotta stop holding these people on a high pedestal of their their words of that they call wisdom. That I don't know who it really gave wisdom to and helped in the past. You know, I know a set of words that was quite wisdom, had some quite wisdom on them. Grandfather ended up telling me, you know, when people figure out that they can't hurt you, that's when they try to hurt or offend, disrespect in that nature, your children. Because they know that's what's going to get you out of your state of mind. Yeah, it says so. The day that you're able to go ahead and truly be strong enough to see that mental manipulational play, man, and just expressing this with everyone because I feel like some of us are and can truly be a positive person day in and day out. But it's one thing for someone to go ahead and then when they know they can't get you, try your children. And I'm a proud father. I am a proud father. I try to do my best that I can each and every day. But at the end of the day, life does still have its ways of trying to hurt, offend, attack each other, one or another. I just I don't try to give it too much of my attention. And I'm being honest with you all because I could easily say I don't give it that attention at all. No, because sometimes you need to hear what people are saying and take in exactly what they're trying to say. Because again, when they can't hurt or offend you and come and attack you, they'll try to your children. So when they try to say something about my child, you know, in reverse psychology way, it seemed like they was really just trying to say that about me. But again, you just take it how you need to take it with a grain of salt or whatever, because when you know yourself, excuse me, when you know yourself, it's no way for you to fall for that okey doke trap. It's no way. We just gonna have to try to do the best that we can with how we know how. The way we know how. I apologize. The way we know how. don't like to say double negatives, which is if I know that I am a decent, kind-hearted person and I try my best to be respectful, why when someone says you're being disrespectful to me, why would I get upset? I would just simply say I'm not trying to upset you. But it goes back to the frequency of love. Because when you're in this frequency of love, it's like just about in everything that they may try to say. You'll sit back later on, yes, you will regurgitate it and think about what they said, redundantly over and over and over again and just be like, wow, you really let that slide out your mouth as if it was okay. Why do you feel like that was okay? So we all just got to try to do the best that we can with how we can in the positive senses and try to give each other, you know, if we can give each other, exercising ways like, man, let me write down exactly how I felt about today. And then when someone had me effed up. Because we can be that way, like, man, I was good until this person had me effed up from head to toe. But it's better to get it down on paper. And you could truly evaluate where your state of mind was. Because what? You gonna be like, man, I should have said and I was gonna end up acting like and woody, XYZ. But you didn't end up doing it. This is also part of letting ego go. This is part of letting the ego go. And that'd be a topic for another time. Death to an ego, in a sense. But when we're on the frequency of love, there's no place for ego. There's only space for love, peace, and to be honest, love and truth go hand in hand. If you love me, you're gonna tell me the truth. No matter if it hurts me and all that, you will still tell me the truth. A lot of people act like, I could take it. I could take the truth. But then when the truth is spoken, people can't really truly hear it. Because the love that they thought they truly did have was a mirage, an illusion. Because they really did make themselves believe something that they know really wasn't true. And now it's rubber meeting the road and it's like, whoa. I'm going to need some distance from you because I wasn't expecting that truth. But we are who we are, and we do what we can do, and we try to do the best that we can as beings on the same planet with each other. So I'm gonna end this off by saying, everyone try their best with being positive in the frequency of love. Try to do your best. Try to let yourself tap into that. You'll appreciate life a whole lot better. I thank you all. You all have a great, blessed evening.